It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theater, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Bryce.
Also, we have the Merman, and for some reason, he's wearing sunglasses indoors. Is that a thing?
I'm tired because you guys dragged me to movies last night. So I'm wearing my Johnny Cage sunglasses.
Nice. So with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on.
Well, thanks to all been supporting us. If you love our independent podcast or even like it a little bit, please subscribe and give us a rating on your listening platform. Or you can dare to see a terrible film, and if it played anywhere in the cinemas in the world, we'll watch it. Now, let's get to raging. What amazing Murman predict? What amazing Murman
Predict.
Will he predict the rage or will he predict the mondo? Will he tell us all what Jim and Bryce are at the movies? Better watch out, kids, cause here he comes. He's coming swimming to you.
And you.
Swimmery, swimmery,
Swimmery, swim.
swimmery, swimmery.
Swimmery, swim.
Swim all the way to our hearts, our little rage-filled hearts. You're such a cool dude with those glasses on, by the way.
Because I'm Johnny Cage.
There you go.
And my superpower is being handsome.
That is your superpower.
Yeah. So according to this, we saw 3 movies this week.
Oh, plus one.
And I for some reason, saw all of them. I don't know why. And
Lucky
yes,
you.
there's a 4th one, which is on my list. I'm not going to talk about it.
Yes. But I will.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Finish it.
Mortal Kombat! Yeah. There's been, 5, 6 of these movies?
Has there?
I can't imagine any of them are any good. I have...
It's been 4.
I'm proud to say I have never seen a Mortal Kombat movie until now, and I've never played the game.
Didn't you go to Mortal Kombat 1 with us?
No, I did not.
2021?
Did not.
It was,
it's
not good.
It's a fight movie. I mean, exception of Caller Urban, I can't imagine you guys would find anything about it to be happy about it. So yeah, double rage.
Double rage.
Actually, just for clarity for everybody listening, the first Mortal Kombat, Bryce gave it a meh, and I gave it a rage.
Oh, really?
Just so everybody
I knew
knows.
one of you guys did.
I don't even.
It's funny how he remembers it was so bad.
See,
Well, I don't really remember it. I just assumed. I assumed because I didn't remember it that it was probably pretty bad.
Next up, we have The Sheep Detectives, which is the reason why I'm tired today. I have a question. Did any of us actually stay awake during this movie?
I did. The whole movie.
Because I definitely heard some snoring, and I know it wasn't me.
It won't me.
I don't know. It was cute.
I don't think it was me.
It was cute.
totally
It
you.
was funny. It's like, yeah, talking sheep. Double man. At the Place of Ghosts, because I can't pronounce the Micmac title of it, which Jim dragged me to on Saturday, and I also fell asleep during that one.
Nice.
I don't know if Bryce saw it.
I did not.
Well, there you go. So let's go single man. And I believe Jim also saw the Billie Eilish concert film, which I'm not going to rate.
Hard and hit me soft.
There you go.
Hit me with your best shot.
Isn't that Pat Benatar?
That is Pat Benatar.
Yeah, so we'll be hearing from her later today.
Pat
Good.
Benatar.
I like Pat Benatar.
Yes, who doesn't? Mortal Kombat. Okay, so I gotta be honest. I actually don't remember the first Mortal Kombat, and I
The first of this new incarnation.
incarnation, right? And don't know if this was it must be a sequel, right?
It is a sequel. It had a Cano and Sonya Blade. They were all in the first one.
According
same
to the
people.
director, he is planning a trilogy.
If
So-
this one makes,
they set it up for Mortal Kombat.
if this
The third
one
one
makes
coming.
money,
Yeah.
that's going to be the key.
I made some money.
I think that was where is that where they stopped with the video games? Was Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 3, or was there more after that?
I don't know. You've got like
There was like spin-offs of like
Wasn't
all of them.
Annihilation in the title of one of those?
I think it was like, well, yeah, but I think they were all like, all of a sudden it would be Mortal Kombat 2, and then it would be, Dinkus's Wild Adventure, and Mortal Kombat 2, Freddy got fingered,
versus
and,
Jason.
Freddy versus
and
Jason.
then Mortal Kombat 3, and then Mortal Kombat 3 Annihilation, and then Mortal Kombat 3 Don't Mess with My Stink Hole. I don't know. There was like a bunch of them, and they had like subtitles.
Can we? Okay, you just got this really cool video game system set up in your basement now, right?
Maybe
I don't have it
invest in
set
that
up
one.
yet.
Okay, but when we get it, can we play the Stinkhole one? Because that sounds
I'm sure it's on there.
awesome. Okay, so I got to be honest. I don't remember what happened in the first one,
Didn't matter.
mine is justified because I really did hate the movie. I do remember that.
I don't really remember, but you tell me that it was mess, so I guess.
Well, it was meant from you.
For me, yeah.
Yeah. So, what I do remember is it wasn't very mortal and it wasn't very combat.
This seemed more violent, didn't it?
It did. It
Like,
seemed
I would've
violent.
remembered the first
There
one
was
if it
way
was
more
this one.
swearing in this one.
Yeah.
And in the
Because it had
first
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, in the first one, I think we were just surprised because they called it Mortal Kombat, and I don't think anybody actually dies in it. And so that was the thing there wasn't any death in the first
really?
one, at least none that I remember.
It was not Mortal Kombat.
It was, yeah, that's
Well, it
why.
surprised me in this one, again, and I'm not seeing any of the other ones, is it's Mortal Kombat, yet the loser of the fight doesn't always die.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just like in the game. You don't have to.
Finish 'em.
I assume you had to finish them.
Well, everybody, they still get knocked out. They can get knocked out.
They
but
can get
you
knocked out
You
without-
can choose not to finish them.
Yeah, they're knocked out, or you can pull their head out of their body by their spine. And,
Or
Yeah,
like
I remember that
a
one.
duo kick them. Oh, sorry, that's Street Fighter. Yeah. So anyway,
which is also coming out this year.
yes, it is. I also don't kind of remember the video game now that I've seen the
It's
part
the
2.
Same as Street Fighter.
It seems, yeah. So, but in this one, the premise of the story is that they pick 5 people from Earth, and they have to fight to the death, or maybe mortal, at least sometimes mortal. And the fate of Earth is on whether our 5 will win, or maybe it's 6. Don't get bogged down with the details for that right now. Just
Mortal Kombat was rated R.
Here's the key. Don't get bogged down with things like logic if you're going to watch this film.
Well, why would you do that?
There are gods and masters of fighting with CGI powers, and bad guys that don't play by the rules because they bring people back from the dead and steal power stones or some junk. Something. And we get fight scenes that are laughably bad with some of the worst CGI blood and FX ever created, and fights that seem so bad that they are funny at times, and the other times they're still funny because they're stupid. There are a ton of plot points that don't make any sense, at least to me they didn't. So I decided right from near the beginning I wasn't going to get bogged down trying to make sense of any of the story, and I put story in heavy quotes.
There's a lot to follow.
There was so much stuff that was following, and I was just like, I don't know where any of it was going or coming from. Yeah,
so many characters.
So many characters.
And so well defined.
They're so well defined. Yeah, so I just tried to stay focused on the fact that Josh Lawson as Kano,
Yeah.
and Carl Urban as Johnny Cage were both
They're
hilarious.
so funny.
Intentionally funny,
Yeah.
and everything they do and say is hilarious and funny. and for the most part was the only dialogue. Like if you want to judge the dialogue in this, it's the only dialogue worth hearing. All the rest of the dialogue was just bad video game dialogue.
It's so weird, eh? Like,
it was nonsense.
it's as if someone was someone else. It's like, okay, we got Johnny Cage and Cano. You dude, you over there, you write those lines.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna write the rest of it.
Yeah.
And the dude over there was funny, and the guy writing the rest of it is just like, whoa.
It's just like went to a video game and asked ChatGPT to write it.
He just, or he just pulled dialogue directly out of the video game.
Yeah, that's exactly what. Well, it's almost like they hired actual real comedians to write the dialogue because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a lot of vulgarity in it. It was only, I think it's this one's 14A even with all the swearing.
Is
was it? Yeah, I think so. Go check your sources.
I don't know. Well,
because you know sources that Murray and I don't know about.
I don't know sources that you don't know about. I just go to the right source. I don't
rely
on
but I think
ridiculousness of freaking IMDb.
I think we asked you once which was the right, and you still couldn't tell us.
Still couldn't tell us.
So it's obviously something you're
I'm
keeping.
still waiting to hear where to go.
What is
the
the most reliable source? So Bryce is gonna.
Yeah, the most reliable source. You're looking at them, buddy.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, well, you have a website.
So was this rated R or 14A?
I don't know.
Wait, let me consult IMDb. They'll tell me.
Here, we should go to the page of the movie the movie's place that we rented.
Do they still have?
Because they might have a rating.
The thing about ratings is, I mean, it depends if you're in Yankee Land or if you're here. It's
PG-13, 14A is the same thing.
yeah, but it's no. But stuff that's rated R here isn't necessarily rated R there, and vice versa.
Yep, and there's movies that will play, but they won't. And vice versa. Yeah, so where was I? Oh, yeah. So I had a lot of laugh out loud moments in this. It was meant for me, but only for the glory of Johnny fucking Cage, which was the best line from the movie.
That's right.
Although they also did say the line from Wolverine and Deadpool when they said, "Let's fucking go." So that was also that was kind of funny. Yeah, what's this big mouth dude says it? Let's fucking go.
Oh, the guy with the jaw and then all the teeth.
Yeah. Smiley. I like to call him.
Smiley, yeah.
Wasn't Mortal Kombat like the cheaper copycat version of Street Fighter?
No.
Like Street Fighter came first,
I'm
did
pretty
it not?
Sure Street Fighter came out first.
Yeah, because it's like
But
more vintage.
Mortal Kombat got it. It was because
It was 16-bit.
Because
it was because it was ultra violent.
It was
like had the finish him stuff
with the blood squirting.
Kids loved it.
where they pulled spines out
And the blood
just
squirt.
Pull their
blood
spines
everywhere.
out, chopped off their heads. Yeah, kids loved that.
So it was because it was so much more violent that it
was mortal.
It got
Yeah, see,
It wasn't just Street Fighter.
Street Fighter actually involved actual martial arts. Like kicking and punching.
Well,
So does it.
Mortal Kombat's all about the magic powers.
So is Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter, they all have magic powers,
I thought
Murray.
they were just a couple of
Hondo has that arm
Chinese
that goes...
dudes who did karate.
Street Fighter is totally the same
Oh, maybe
thing.
I'm thinking about Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dragon.
Double
You're
Dragon.
thinking Double Dragon.
It's far superior.
Yes. Double Dragon.
Double Dragon's awful.
It's also 8-bit.
It's like the worst freaking game ever made.
But okay, so I'm just going to leave this before I pass the torch to Murray. But did you feel the powers that everybody had was kind of like Force-like powers? It was kind of like sometimes they use it, like the dude, the fire dude,
Liu
who
Kang,
can who can turn into two giant fire monster dragon type things. Why doesn't he just turn into that all the time and fucking kill people? Instead, he's like punching and kicking away, and then
it's stuff we don't know. You can't do it all the time.
Oh right, you didn't. I didn't even take my own advice there.
It's like
don't get bogged down with logic.
Details.
It's like if you got your walking around device, you can't have it on high or whatever, make it work all the time. It runs out of batteries. It's the same with the powers.
Oh, okay.
You can't just do it all the time. You're gonna drop dead.
Drain your battery.
You're gonna drain your battery.
Could he have used it one other time, maybe, or like he just decided to save it?
I don't know, Jim. I wasn't looking at his power meter.
It's his boss. It's the boss level.
If I was playing the video game, I could see the power meter at the top of the screen, but they didn't have that. We didn't have that advantage in this movie.
Oh, you had the lives up at the top.
So if we did see this in IMAX instead of
No, that was
AVX?
just the score. It wasn't live.
Oh, okay.
Just saying, they
one
showed
goes
that.
down.
They showed that.
All right,
I know.
Murray, finish it.
Yeah, I was pretty much in agony. the
Sorry,
whole time
I
watching
forgot.
this
What did
movie.
you give this?
I gave it a man.
Okay.
Yeah, I pretty much hated this movie, with two exceptions, as you said. The Aussie and the Kiwi were freaking hilarious.
They were hilarious.
And as I said today while we were waiting to be let in, I would watch Carl Urban read a phone book. He's freaking awesome.
And yet you don't like The Boys, which he's...
Not because of him.
Okay.
He is probably the only thing I like about that show. I will talk about that later.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Johnny freaking Cage, man. The only superpower he had is being handsome. That's all he needed.
Didn't he, he found
I've
his...
got my hand up.
Yeah, Horseshack, what
what's
do you
that?
want?
What's The Boys?
It's a TV show. Carl Urban.
Don't worry, you'll hear about it later.
And you know it because
You'll hear about it later.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have.
It's on Prime.
Okay.
He denies ever watching TV, but we know that's not true.
We know that's not.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, are you up to date on the latest South Park?
Okay, I watch South Park.
Okay, are we getting a TV podcast?
I watch South Park and I watch Rick and Morty.
There you go.
Okay, wake me up when you guys are
He
done.
does watch TV.
And I watch Bob's Burgers.
There you go.
So I watch for some reason I watch animated TV.
There you go, Murray.
That's
Okay,
it.
back to you.
Oh,
Carl Urban. You love
my
him.
turn again?
You love him.
Yeah. No, this is terrible. As I said before, I have never played a Mortal Kombat game. I've never watched a Mortal Kombat movie until now. And if I never see another one again, I'll be happy. It was stupid. The fights were stupid. I mean, basically, they set out this tournament with rules. Then the bad guys just go around killing people before they even get to the tournament, just because they feel like it.
Because they're bad guys.
Because they're bad guys. That's what bad guys do.
Well, they're supposed to have rules for a reason, and the gods, whoever the hell they are,
Yeah, that
are
made a lot of
supposed
sense, too.
are
I agree
supposed
with
to,
you, Murray. Rules are made to be followed.
No, most if you're gonna have a tournament, yeah, you gotta have rules.
right?
Yes, I'm agreeing with you.
But there's bad guys.
And yeah, the whole magical, the teleporting everywhere, and oh my god, it was.
One of my dogs
a hot
just
mess.
farted.
Yeah, the only thing good about it was Johnny Cage, and he was freaking awesome.
Yeah, so
Okay.
how awesome was he?
Was he awesome enough to make it a memory?
Yeah, sure. I honestly wrote nothing about this because I got home at like 11:30 last night.
And you was
I wasn't
tired.
gonna start typing stuff then, so
Yeah.
I'm just winging it today. So yeah, sure, let's give it a man.
Nice.
That is.
Matt.
Just because of Carl Urban
And
the Aussie dude.
that's right.
Who was also
Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Okay, Bryce, finish it.
So, I kind of could follow the story, so that's good. But there are sections that I didn't really know what was going on.
And you didn't even fall asleep in this one.
I didn't fall asleep, no.
At all.
At 7:00.
Yeah.
A
Well,
decent time for a
I kind of
movie.
wish we would have flipped the movies around.
I
to
do
be honest.
too.
But it is what it is. It didn't work out as well the other way to get them both
to get
in.
out
Yeah.
early enough.
So it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, just like you said, Carl Urban and Josh Lawson as Kano and Johnny Cage were the only part of this movie that was, where at least from a dialogue standpoint, was watchable. The rest of it was just cookie cutter, awful action,
Horrible
fantasy
garbage.
dialogue that didn't really amount to too much. The fight scenes some of them were okay. I mean, but some of them were stupid, like the lady that just like screams and the waves come out of her.
Siren Girl, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know what was going on in that. Like a lot of the fight scenes, I'm like, I don't even understand and maybe it's because I've never played. Well, I have played the game.
Yeah,
but,
so have I.
but not really.
Recently,
Yeah, not recently, and I never played it. Like it wasn't my go-to game.
and you didn't get past a certain level.
Well, I don't think I've played it more than 3 times in my life. Like legit.
So
Like,
you weren't ever going to
I'd
get
go to the
some of
arcade,
those-
and if someone else was playing, oh, come on, join in.
'Cause there was
I was like,
always
all
a
right.
lineup.
Then they'd kick my
your
ass,
ass,
and then
yeah.
I'd move on to Pac-Man.
It was like the most popular
Or
game at
Ms.
the
Pac-Man.
arcade. You could never get near it anyway.
That's right. The sexiest
There you
game,
go.
Ms.
For some,
Pac-Man.
yeah. Yeah, well, Ms. Pac-Man actually was what.
There was
you
a-
know what? I probably played Ms. Pac-Man like 20 times more than
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Oh,
What does
there
that
was-
say?
Because she's pretty sexy.
There was that other
Kinda
game
hot,
with
isn't
the,
she? The little ribbon in.
Yeah.
There was the other fighting game with the girls with the bouncing boobs.
The girls with the
Chun-Li
bouncing-
and a bunch of other ones.
That's in Street Fighter.
That's in Street
Are
Fighter.
you sure Street Fighter?
Yes.
Chun-Li's. Yes.
Maybe it's not Chun-Li. Maybe
It's
not
Chun-Li
Street Fighter.
and she's
Yeah.
in Street Fighter.
There was a different game.
You're going to
but-
get to see her
it's
this
Street
summer.
Fighter.
They all played volleyball and stuff.
Yes.
Yes, Street Fighter.
That's Street Fighter.
Then. There you go.
We saw it in the trailer.
At any rate. But yeah, they brought all the characters back from the. It's actually kind of funny because I don't really remember the first movie, but I was like, oh yeah, Sonya, she was in the first one. I recognize her. I don't know who this Jessica Nami, whatever her name is. I've never seen her in anything else, but
Nope.
you know, she's Sonya Blade to me now.
She was
Yep.
hot. I liked it.
Was she?
She was.
Okay.
Ish.
To each their own. But yeah, this movie was kind of confusing. I didn't really know what was going on most of the time.
None of it made any
The
sense.
fight scenes were really hit and miss. Some of them were okay, I guess. I don't know. I didn't mind the CGI. I thought it was kind of funny.
It was funny, laughably bad.
That's what CGI should strive to be, though.
It
isn't
should have been funnier though,
It
and
should've.
more people should have lost their heads and stuff.
I thought that. You know what?
There wasn't anybody that said finish.
There was one finish.
No, there was the bad guy did that.
Yeah, they said finish him, and they finished him.
Oh
no,
she
we didn't finish.
She didn't finish him.
Finish him.
That's
yeah.
right.
That's right.
Because she was playing
she-
the old.
There should have been a lot more
she was
finishing.
She was
She
a
was-
double agent.
She was doing the old bait and switch.
So, anyways, yeah, this was kind of fun. I kind of enjoyed it.
Kind of enjoyed
I
it.
kind of enjoyed it. I thought that the fight scenes were all right, except for some of them were very confusing and some of them were not all right. I didn't understand the big godlike guy that was helping the humans.
Sombrero
dude. I didn't really get any of that.
No.
It was very confusing, and when
Maybe that
was
when they
the guy with-
sliced his throat and like
Wait a
light
minute.
came out.
Wasn't
And he
there
didn't
three,
die.
Wasn't there 3 of them from the first one?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It wasn't memorable enough. So.
yeah, and I don't understand how how did any of this happen? Like, how does Sub-Zero come back? Like, I didn't get any of it. Like, it wasn't explained.
Because they have a necromancer.
It's
Apparently, he
just-
just brings the people back from the dead.
it's
and that's the thing.
Don't get bogged down with
I
the-
didn't understand anything.
The
'cause
Aussie dude was dead too, apparently.
Because there was
Maybe from the first
so
movie,
much,
I don't know.
so much going on. It's just boom, 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 and I followed about 15% of it. But it was kind of funny at times.
It was
and,
meh.
it was meh.
Yeah. Agreed.
All right then.
I think you got some buttons.
Almost gave it a rage, but Johnny Cage makes it all right.
The 2 of those guys were too funny. They should just have a side
Just
story.
those 2 guys, like a buddy road trip movie.
That's
with the
right.
2 of those guys.
Buddy road trip movie.
They don't need anybody else.
Yeah, like what's that?
Calvin and Hobbes? No.
Yeah,
Hobbs
Fast and Furious. You were on the same wavelength. The
Hobbs
Fast
and
and
Shaw.
Furious.
48
the Fast
hours.
and Furious spin-off. Hobbs and Shaw. That's it.
That's the one.
Totally.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect. Kano and Cage.
Sure.
All right. The Sheep Detectives. Meh. All right. So one thing you learn, if you are a butcher trying to get a dead man's sheep, what are they called? What's a group of sheep called?
Flock.
A flock of sheep?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Okay.
Yes,
So if you're a butcher trying to get his flock, definitely don't count them, because you know what happens.
Fall asleep.
That's right. You will also get to know why chickens cross the road. And most importantly, even if you're a sheep, don't be a seasonist, which is the sheep equivalent of a racist. In fact, there are a lot of clever little punny jokes and animal type humor throughout this film. Now, I'm sure people are asking, why do we need a detective story that's solved by sheeps? The easy answer is, who cares? They are cute and apparently also funny and are not stupid animals, which I always thought sheep were. So I just learned a very valuable lesson that sheep aren't that dumb. They can solve mysteries, cross roads even when they are scared, and most importantly, serve justice by just us. One of the funniest scenes in the movie, by the way. Yes, of course, CGI sheep are just that. But this film imparts so much personality into these sheep, all played by some amazing voice actors, and solve the mystery of Huge Jackman, a.k.a. George the Shepherd, in very clever and creative ways. The mystery was quite a good mystery to solve. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure Murray solved it probably sooner because he's our resident expert in mysteries. But it took me right up until the very end before I figured out who it was. I mean, I eventually knew before they announced it.
I thought it was a lawyer.
Oh, there you go. So we all solved it at the same time then, or close to it.
As the not too bright sheriff.
That's right. Well,
Slash
Wow.
only cop in town.
He just needed to focus.
Yeah, he needed to get advice from sheep.
he needed help from sheep, which is kind of a reverse thing that people say about sheep. Is sheep follow other people, but in this case, people were following sheep. Did you catch the meaning of that there, Murray?
Yeah, not my boy Sebastian. He didn't follow nobody.
That's right. He's a badass.
He was
a winter
He was a winter lamb.
lamb. All right, so
Bad.
back to the bone. Even with some of the content being a little darker for a family-friendly film, I think this one is one that the entire family will enjoy. I laughed a lot. I was mysteriously surprised, and there is a good, solid message. You want to know what the message is?
Sure.
Be a vegetarian, or a vegan in Bryce's case. Be kind to others, and don't be a seasonist/racist if you're human. I love this film. It was Mondo. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And I don't normally like talking animal movies, but this was funny. And it was fun. And it was a mystery I was worth solving.
There you go.
Over to you.
So yeah, talking sheep.
Yes.
I mainly wanted to see this for the Huge Jackman, but of course, he dies. Spoiler alert.
Well, you knew that in the
You
trailer.
knew that in the trailer.
So yeah,
The
there
whole-
wasn't as much about him in the movie as I thought there would be. So then we're left with the talking sheep, which I didn't even really bother to figure out who was who until I read the.
Synopsis afterwards.
It's like, oh man, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, really?
Yes.
That-
Love
that
her.
She was so good in it.
I did like Bryan Cranston, like I said, Sebastian.
I think you liked Julia Louis-Dreyfus
No.
until you found out it was her.
Until I found out it was her, then I didn't like her.
Yeah,
No,
that makes no sense.
Her character was fine because I didn't have to look at her face.
Oh my God, Murray!
I
love
like
looking at Julia Louis-Dreyfus's face.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Tina Fey light.
I don't. I like the little
She
lambs.
was Tina Fey before there was Tina Fey.
The little lambykins. I don't know who did the voices for those. I think Bella Ramsey did one. I'm not
There's so
sure.
many of them.
Yes.
Patrick
Bella
Stewart I
Ramsey
could have
did
done
do
without.
one.
I mean, it's just funny that Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman were in the same movie again. Wolverine and Professor X.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I fell asleep in the middle because you guys made me watch a movie after 9 o'clock, which I said don't do. So I woke up for the end. I definitely heard some snoring behind me. And the
Directly behind you.
4 people that were in the theater, and one of them wasn't me, but I don't know. Yeah, it was okay. It was cute. They had some dark.
You were
moments.
snoring, Jim?
It had some dark spots in the
No,
movie. It
Bryce.
wasn't that much of a kid-friendly movie because
I think it was.
people die. They don't just turn to clouds.
Disney
there's
kills
nothing wrong
somebody
with
in
having
every
people-
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying.
Disney likes to kill people,
Death is fine in a kid's movie.
especially if they do it.
Death should be in a kid's movie.
I'm still scarred by Lion King, so
There you go.
that was years ago.
I was scarred by Bambi.
Bambi scarred me for life. Maybe give up
Cartoons.
even touching a gun ever, because my dad was a hunter. I'm like, nope, not gonna kill deer, because that's Bambi. I don't know. Yeah, it was all right. A little long. It was a meh.
All right.
Yeah, the movie started and I wasn't really into it. It took me about, I don't know. It's kind of weird because I wasn't into it, and then I started to get into it, and then for some reason there was this big gap that I have no idea what went on.
Yeah.
And then when the gap ended, I was into it like big time.
Yes.
And the end of the movie, I was like, wow, this is a really good movie.
It's a really good short.
The problem is I don't know what happened in the theater because there's this big section. What happened? Did the power go out?
Yes, the power went out for you.
Power went out in your brain.
So why were we getting tick vouchers at when we left?
It was just you that the power went out for. When you closed your eyes,
the world went
snored.
black just for you.
I was actually gonna record you this time because you don't believe that you do snore.
I don't snore.
But
I turned around. I thought it was Jim because I'm used to hearing him snore. I know what his sounds like.
That's right.
Thought it was him, but no, he was enjoying the movie. Just saying.
So here's the thing. I mean, I didn't really like the start of at the start of this movie. I was like, I am not into this, and I wasn't like
reading his books to his sheep.
Well, I mean, that wasn't what it just. There was just something about it that I was like, I don't know that I can take.
It's funny how I felt the same way at the beginning of the movie.
So then I was like, and then I guess I must have let go a little bit because I've been told that I might have fallen asleep.
Yeah, you did.
But when I came to, I feel like I didn't miss that much. No, the mystery wasn't solved. I came to about the point where she was already in jail, and then they were devising the plan to show her or to.
Did you see how they arrived?
So you missed the whole neighbor's farm scene.
Yeah.
And you missed the neighbor's farm scene when they went over to the other farm.
Uncovered the mystery.
I didn't see that.
Okay, so you missed a lot of the movie.
But I feel like I didn't miss that much.
Okay, if that's how you
missed
feel.
My boy Sebastian.
See, here's where I don't, because
you
now
missed all of Sebastian's backstory. You missed
the big fight scene at the end. Yeah, you missed that.
Who's Sebastian?
He's the Winter Lamb. He's Bryan Cranston.
Okay,
he's the ram. He's the big one.
So, in what way is this related to Masters of the Universe? So, is this like a prequel?
Yes,
because it has. Well, it's got He-Man in it.
He-Man?
He-Man was in this.
Are you dreaming? Who's He-Man?
I don't know.
The Elliot Matthews guy, the guy with the glasses.
That's not He-Man.
That's He-Man.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Another movie.
So is this related to He-Man?
Yes.
Sure.
It is. It's direct.
Well, He-Man comes to Earth.
How are they going to connect this to He-Man?
Well, he breaks out of prison.
How does he become like
he feels,
Prince whatever his name
He finds his sword.
Okay, so do you remember when we saw the initial trailer for He-Man?
Yes.
And I distinctly turned to you and I said, I am not going to like this movie. It's not homoerotic enough for me.
Enough.
Remember?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so when we saw the trailer last night, the new trailer, and Skeletor pushes right up to...
It gets a little randy at the end.
I was like, I am on board.
Yeah.
I am feeling super gay for this movie. Yeah. And now I'm excited to see it. And then when we saw this and found out that he's going to prison before he becomes He-Man...
There you go.
It totally all makes sense.
Just add another layer of gayness.
Okay, his posse will
just
break him out.
Just bring me more gay He-Man. That's all I really want.
The little guy and then the woman, they'll break him out of prison.
At any rate, I missed a big section of this movie.
Yeah.
And then in that last sequence, I was almost crying.
Yeah, because it's so good.
Because it really was so well done. The end of this movie is so well done. It makes me want to see the middle.
Yeah. It's a mystery worth solving.
So right now it's a meh, but it could be a Mondo, but I was just not into it at the beginning. But,
I get it.
But I can't believe how much I was into it at the end when I didn't even see the middle.
Well, see, if they had cut a half hour in the middle out of it, it would have been awesome.
No, it was
Well,
awesome.
that's what I saw. That's what happened for me.
Well, I didn't. I didn't miss as much of the movie as you did.
Everything about this movie...
I missed just enough that I didn't really care about the story.
It looks like it's a really, really good family movie.
It was a mondo of a movie because even the beginning... So the beginning it's slow to build it in because... All of us think talking sheep movies are stupid until you get connected to the characters.
I'm okay with talking animals. Like I can watch Babe. I can't watch Babe Pig in the City, but I watch the original Babe all day long and twice on Sunday.
There you go.
But
the baseball movie?
Yeah, the baseball movie.
Yeah, the baseball
with John Goodman.
That's right.
Is George Herman Ruth?
Yes.
Exactly.
So it was mail with an asterisk.
Okay. Gotcha.
I will watch it again.
Yeah, you will.
Maybe I'll watch it with my mom.
Yeah, this is definitely a Leslie film for sure.
There we go. All right.
All right. So
I can't wait to watch the middle.
I highly suggest people...
Because the end is so good.
The end is so good. I highly suggest people go see this with their kids.
In the daytime when they don't fall asleep.
Not like... because there's a lot of sheep to count. So make sure you watch it.
Oh,
don't count
that was freaking hilarious when he was counting the sheep.
Don't count the sheep because you'll fall asleep.
He gets to like 60 nods
He
off.
falls asleep. There's so much humor.
Okay, because he's a murderer.
He is a murderer.
And murder's funny.
It sure is. Speaking of murder, at the place of ghost is the story of two estranged brothers.
I can't wait to hear about this one because I didn't see it.
Who are literally haunted by the ghosts of their past.
Ooh.
The younger brother still lives with their family on their ancestral lands, while the other has been living in the city away from his past. Or their past. We're not 100% sure. It has something to do with their father / a man because they keep referring to him as he. The brothers must return to the forest to confront their past and begin their healing journey. The ghosts of their past are handled in a creative way, with the brothers actually interacting with their past ghosts. This includes their past selves, their ancestors, and their dad / man, who always appears as a ghost, a scary, creepy ash ghost. We also learn that sometimes you need to fight bad spirits with good ones from your past. It really is a healing journey of two brothers dealing with very traumatic pasts that they've experienced together with their father. We end up finding out that it is their father, told through an ancestral spiritual journey. First Nation stories always have deep themes tied to nature or the natural world and the spiritual side of life that us as regular Caucasian people don't have a similar attachment to the earth and the sky and the world around us. That part of the story is very unique in its storytelling, and I appreciate these Canadian First Nation films for those reasons in particular, because they teach me so much more about the culture and how important our land is to all of us. We're all part of the land. The challenge is that not all the performances are the greatest. And I'm hoping that the more of these films that we get to see, the more the quality of the writing, acting, and productions will improve. All in all, it was a very slow-paced, and sometimes it was a little confusing following some of their ancestral intentions and interactions. But I enjoyed the concepts in the overall story. It was a meh for me. I liked it. I did like this film. I didn't love it. So yeah, it's meh.
Yeah, so we got two brothers.
Yes.
One's a city mouse, one's a country mouse.
Yes.
One is gay and one is not.
That's right.
And that basically is the whole key to the movie, is gay one not being accepted by his whatever father figure, asshole guy who beats him for no reason.
Yep.
Whatever.
Treats them like garbage.
And yeah, they're trying to deal with it as adults, and for some reason it created a rift between the two. So, I mean, the little girl was cute. I liked the mom, whatever, grandma, aunt, whoever the hell she was.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this is confusing, and yeah, I kind of fell asleep in the middle because I just couldn't follow the story, and it was just a lot of, they're walking around in the woods.
There was a lot of walking, Bryce.
And yeah, they started off, they left the comfort of their vehicle to canoe up the river out of civilization. And yeah, their stuff gets, they lose their gear, and then there's a bear.
Mm-hmm. And some wolves. Don't forget the wolves.
And they're like sleeping under the stars, and one of them is like basically in his underwear. I figured out eventually, it's because all his clothes are wet.
Yes.
It's like, who sleeps in the forest at night with like no clothes on?
People who got their clothes wet.
No blanket, no nothing. I'm like, you would have frozen to death at night.
I don't know. Have you been in Ontario?
This was actually, according to the thing, it was Nova Scotia.
It was Nova Scotia.
Yeah. I don't imagine they get above 10 degrees.
In the summer in Nova Scotia, it's hot.
Not overnight, it isn't.
Hot, baby.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of predictable to me, and yeah, maybe I'm a disgrace to my indigenous roots, but I hated this movie.
It was a rage for you.
I hated it.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's very...
Only thing I can say about it is it was short.
It was fairly short. All right.
So yeah, and then you want to talk
At the
about
Place of
number
Ghosts.
4?
Number 4.
Your fourth movie?
Oh, fourth one, yes. The fourth movie that I saw. I had a few minutes before, because we pushed our schedule back a little bit for our viewing night, so I had time to go see Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft. So not only were we hit hard,
Was it her best shot?
we were also hit soft, Murray. So the show was supposed to be an immersive experience with special cameras, etc., that James Cameron used so that she was in 3D in a unique way. But I didn't see it in 3D. So I guess I didn't see it the way everybody
James
should.
Cameron wanted you to?
I guess, like, if you put a lot of effort into making
it's
a
a James
movie.
Cameron movie, you got to see it in 3D, Jim.
Exactly, on
And
an
an
IMAX
IMAX.
screen. Yeah. Although I don't know this 100%, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't playing in IMAX anywhere. I don't think anybody wanted to see this movie as much as they wanted to see, what's her name? Your Tay-Tay's tour.
Taylor Swift.
Tay-Tay, the one who saved the cinema last year when she put a concert movie out.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't an amazing visual experience that I think Cameron was leading us on to believe. And the music was playing while I watched it. It kind of seemed like Mom and Tots, aka Stars and Strollers volume. Like it was
Right.
like I could hear everything.
Reduced volume and all the lights are up?
Yeah, it was sure. It sounded like I was in a concert because they have the surround sound and everything, but it played at half volume. Definitely not.
It was at a 2?
Yeah, it was probably at a 2. Definitely not a Bollywood music movie volume that I was expecting, because I was expecting to feel like I should be deaf by the time I leave if I'm at a concert. On top of that, there was a lot of scenes showing the crowd and how much fun they were having, including them singing along to every single song. So I actually have no idea what Billie Eilish's music actually sounds like, because I could barely hear her through every song that they sing. So it definitely isn't just a live performance film, because there are other cute little things she does that I'm sure that any fan of hers that sees this, that is probably, I'm guessing, between the age of 12 and 16 will love. I, of course, know 2 of her songs. She does, so I wouldn't call myself a fan, although I do like those 2 songs. For me, there was just way too many shots of individuals.
I know one song.
I'm a band
That's,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
The Barbie song.
Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only
That's-
one.
Yeah. There's another one.
I just know the boo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. That. So good. You're
Because it plays in
halfway.
one of those cartoon movies you guys love so much.
Yeah, the Bad Guys too. And probably Bad Guys 1. Yeah, anyway, so there was way too many shots of individuals in the crowd bouncing around and singing or crying without any focus, almost like a plot of any James Cameron
I never
film.
got that.
Also, she uses auto-tune in a couple of her songs. So right away I was like, I thought you were a good singer. Why do you need auto-tune? I can say that she is a very talented performer. And if this was a concert film that had the crowd muted so you could only hear her and not them, or see them in every single scene, either crying with joy or sadness or whatever tweens are crying about at a concert, I might have thought this was a creative endeavor. But it was annoying, especially seeing James Cameron's untalented face and not sure why.
Why is he a subject in his own documentaries?
He's James Cameron.
He's James Cameron.
Yeah.
He's got the biggest. It was like battle of the egos between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why the director's commentary is contained within the movie. Oh yeah, because it's James Cameron. Also, there are a few.
Why are you working up the dogs?
I'm being attacked by dogs.
That's right. They must be finished.
Just like Sebastian.
They must be finished their snacks. Also, there are a few interview question breaks which make no real sense to the flow of the movie. My God, have that as a bonus feature on the Blu-ray or the download of the concert movie. One cool thing was that she did have a song where she harmonizes with herself in a loop and tells all the audience to shut up. Shut their mouths. Just for one song. That's all I wanted.
Just for one.
Speaking of shut their voices. I mean, she still gets...
Someone released the dogs.
Yeah, release the hounds.
Release the hounds.
Yeah, they're going to unplug our recording.
They almost did already, yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
Good boys.
So suffice to say, I did not like this movie.
No.
At all. I wish that I could see Billie Eilish's concert, but like I swear to God, if they showed, I would 100% guarantee that they showed more people in her crowd than they showed of her, and they would hold on them as they're crying for no reason. Like,
yeah, no, they do that in a lot of movies. I never got people who cry at concerts.
I don't understand it. I could not understand anything in it.
They're moved by the music.
Whatever. No, they're not. They're just...
They were literally crying all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I cry when I go to a concert.
Like, oh my God, it's Billie Eilish. I can't believe it. I can die happy now.
I don't think that's the truth, Bryce.
It's not the truth. I've never cried at a concert.
No one cries at a concert.
I almost cried once because I
get teary at certain songs.
Involuntary tears may have come out of my eyes.
Yeah, I think in some mosh pits I did cry.
I've cried some man tears to Bryan Adams. Depending on what song he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never cried at any concert. That's what I will say.
Celine can reduce me to tears sometimes, depending on the
Celine
song.
brings me to tears when she sings too, but for different
reasons.
I get it.
So yeah, I think Billie Eilish is a very talented person. And I think this movie is only made for people that are fans of her music, like super fans of her music, which is evident by how many people showed up to this movie.
She's no Charlie XCX.
She's definitely no Charlie XCX. Oh, and there's one other point that I wanted to make. She does make commentary about the fact that when she grew up, there wasn't any female artists doing rap or whatever music she liked. And I was thinking to myself, if anybody knows MIA, who was...
I don't even like rap, and I can name like four of them.
Or how about Queen Latifah, who was around in the, 70s or 80s?
Yeah, what is she, like 20 years old?
Yeah. So apparently Billie Eilish thinks that she is the groundbreaking... She must spending time with James Cameron must have made her think that she's the only one that's done anything. I'm thinking...
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. I just... Love is a battlefield, as Pat Benatar would say.
Yes.
It was rage.
So glad I decided to miss that.
You should be.
I wish I went.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I think I do.
All right, this week we saw one of my favorite Kiwis, next to Sam Neill, that is, who is the king, in Mortal Kombat II. At the time of this writing, I had not seen it yet, but I can't imagine him not being the best thing about that movie. Talking about Carl Urban, of course. He is truly one of the coolest guys in Hollywood, no matter how good or bad the movie is that he's in. This week I'm going to take a look at some of his memorable roles. By the way, I have met him in person and he's just as cool. I know you don't care about that.
Nope.
First up we have William Cooper from Red 2010. I know you guys hate this movie.
Yep.
I didn't.
It features a bunch of old farts known as Retired and Extremely Dangerous. Led by Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren, Brian Cox, and Richard Dreyfuss. Carl Urban plays the young whippersnapper, CIA agent Cooper, whose job it is to track him down. The movie's worth it for the fight scene with Bruce Willis and Urban alone, where Urban threw a coffee cup at Willis and actually almost cracked his head open. Oops. Yeah, next up we have Black Hat from Priest in 2011. Remember this film? I barely do.
Yep.
I remember.
Remember watching it because Paul Bettany was in it, who I loved from Knight's Tale, Beautiful Mind, Da Vinci Code, and the voice of Jarvis in the Iron Mans. I was not expecting Carl Urban as a badass former priest/vampire named Black Hat. Not a great film, but he was memorable.
It was okay.
Scourge the Executioner from Thor Ragnarok 2017.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was that.
No secret that Thor's my guy. Screw Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, or any of the rest. God of Thunder is a king of superheroes in my book. Unfortunately, not all the Thor movies were that good.
What about Blue Beetle?
No comment. Ragnarok was the exception. Back when Taika made good films. This film had it all, including a mercenary badass who takes over for Heimdall. And when Hela shows up. Not always the most likable guy, but he had the best lines.
Yeah,
and he
was
eventually grows a spine and fights on the right side of Asgard.
Before he gets killed.
Oh well, everyone dies eventually. Except Thor.
There you go.
He's eternal.
Everyone dies.
Judge Dredd.
That's typo
from
negative song.
Dredd in 2012. Yeah, okay, I never saw this. Still, how hard can it be to improve on the acting of Sly Stallone and Rob Schneider? I am the law. Despite the bad reviews, it's still considered one of the best action movies of the 2010s.
I've
Lean, mean,
forgot
and
about
ultra violent, with Urban's scowl holding it all together. Okay, Almer, I don't know, Lord of the Rings, and the last two apparently.
it. He was in it?
Yes, of course, he's from New Zealand. That's where they were all shot.
Was he one of the ones walking?
He was one of the ones walking. He had long hair. I only saw the first film and I didn't like it. So, still, for a New Zealander, there's no greater calling than appearing in a Lord of the Rings movie.
That's right.
With due respect to
Really?
Xena, Warrior Princess, and Ghost Ship, which he was in both of those. This is what put Urban on the map. If it weren't for Orlando Bloom's flawless bone structure and Viggo Mortensen's flowing locks, maybe Urban would have been the one heartthrob to rule them all. Leonard Bones McCoy from Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. He's
As
in
a
that too.
lifelong Star Wars nerd, I don't really care for Star Trek that much.
Star Trek is it.
Shatner was okay. I watched Voyager and Enterprise because we had to at the TV station I worked at for 20 years.
That was part of the, in order to work there, you had to watch that?
Yes, my job is to watch on-air product, and that was 2 of the shows we ran.
Yeah.
All 7 seasons.
And you had to watch them.
Yes.
Yes, that's
In
his
case
job.
something went wrong and it went off the air
He
for
does.
some reason.
Well, you didn't have to watch
Just like
it.
Yes, he
watching.
does.
Yes.
That's his job.
That was my actual job, to watch 4 stations at once. And Voyager was in all of them at the same time. So yeah, I had to watch it. Plus I like Kate Mulgrew. Anyway, when
don't
J.J.
even know what that
Abrams
means.
rebooted the franchise with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, I was in. As a bonus, we got Simon Pegg as Scotty and Carl Urban as the grumpy space doctor Bones McCoy. As James Kirk's bestie from the Academy days, Bones is hilariously ill-equipped to be part of the Federation. Sorry, we're taking a momentary break while the
dogs
while
fight.
the animals settle down.
Exactly. People, if you're listening, it's not that we have a dog fighting ring in the
No,
Film
it just
Rage
sounds like
studios.
it.
Just sounds like it.
It's
half
just
the
they
time.
get finished with their snack and then they start getting rambunctious. Anyway, yeah, like Bones doesn't want to be part of the Federation. He hates space. He doesn't trust transporters. Never wants to do anything beyond his actual job description. I think Urban is the secret MVP of the whole trilogy. As it happened, they showed all 3 films over the weekend on TV. Bones clearly has all the best lines, and by the 3rd film, he actually becomes a badass hero in his own right. He flies a spaceship, kicks some butt, and saves Kirk's life. All while being miserable doing it. Just like myself.
Mhm.
Finally, we have As you mentioned, Billy Butcher from The Boys.
Yes.
Which apparently is done this year. Okay, full disclosure, I hate this show. You know me, I like my heroes super and firmly on the good side of good and evil. That Homelander guy, he makes me sick.
He's awesome.
I hope he dies a painful and gory death in the finale of this show.
Supposedly he doesn't.
The only thing that makes it worthwhile is if he gets gored by somebody.
Supposedly he
gets his
becomes
head
immortal
blown
and
off
kills
or
everybody.
Something. Anyway, he's an asshole. I hate this show.
I love it.
However, Carl Urban almost makes his show watchable. His character, Billy Butcher, is the anti-hero of this anti-superhero series who swears as much as a Tarantino character. He has no superpowers, just a badass with an attitude, and he's extremely handsome.
Actually, he does have superpowers
and
now.
a need for, well, I don't watch the show, I don't care. And a need for vengeance against these horrible, supercharged humans. They're all awful. Every one of them is terrible. That I can respect. Still not gonna watch it, but millions of people love his character. You go, Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban rocks.
Temperature rising. Vision blurring. Rage taking over.
Okay, my rage this week is that someone still lets James Cameron involved.
No one is
in
going to stop James Cameron.
Any project that he is part of is now, in my opinion, garbage.
How old is he now? He's got to die soon, doesn't he?
I don't know. He's just horrible. Everything he touched turns to poop. I feel bad for Billie Eilish if she would have, because I think she's got a pretty cool stage
First
presence.
couple Terminator movies were good.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah, Aliens was good.
Yeah.
I know you're
I like
not
The Abyss.
Aliens. Aliens is overrated.
I think James Cameron just needs to stop.
Stop making movies?
Go back to the Titanic.
He's made enough billions already. Just
Let's
retire.
go back to. Here's what I think James Cameron needs to do. James Cameron just needs to go and invent new technology, because he
Let
does
somebody
that.
else do the movie.
He does that well, and then give the technology to someone with talent, who both knows how to write, who knows what editing is, and who knows what people want to see in a movie.
But apparently they want to see blue people because
Apparently.
they go to it in droves.
Like 5 more of them.
You're in the minority, Jim. People love the Cameron.
Why don't they do?
They don't love this movie.
You know what? I work with someone.
They may love his movies. They may not like him.
Yeah, exactly. That just goes gaga over every single one of those frickin' blue people movies. Like I don't understand. I tried to explain to her like how awful they are, but she's just and why, and she's just like, no, I really enjoyed it.
She'll die on that sword.
We have to not tell people what they should be liking.
No.
Only because
we shouldn't unless it's that because that is what's wrong
which
with
was
cinema.
destroying with cinema. Okay, I'll agree with you there. James Cameron is destroying the cinema.
Okay then.
All right, my rage this week is special event cinema in general, because there's just not enough screenings of them, and it's just annoying. I really want to see Iron Maiden Burning Ambition, new Iron Maiden documentary, but literally it was playing it 4 times this weekend. It was playing twice on Thursday and like twice on Saturday, and that was it. If you couldn't make it to those ones, you couldn't make it. And I mean, I missed out on frickin' who doesn't want to hear Javier Bardem talk about Iron Maiden? I mean, really,
everybody wants
that
to.
would have been so good. And Chuck D talking about Iron Maiden and some new Eddie animated sequences. It all would have been awesome. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see it, and it's because he was only paying like 4 times. Hey, Benny, you gotta settle down, buddy. So yeah, that's my rage this week. Is that Event cinema doesn't have enough screenings.
events.
Rage subsiding. Pulse slowing. Anger fading.
Welcome back, Ragers, to Film Rage's totally retro nostalgia recall Flashback. On this week's segment, the Merman takes the boys on a whimsical little jaunt across the moors with a couple of American lads to a slaughtered lamb-soaked American Werewolf in London from 1981. Let's check in with the crew and see if this classic horror film will hold up to today's horror standards. But more importantly, will we also learn if there was enough Frank Oz in this film to make it as funny as the Muppet movie? Not again! Waka waka waka.
So bad.
All right, the Mur. Tell us what
I'm gonna start.
drove you. Well, this was your pick.
Try to get this in between the dog fighting. Blue Moon. Moon Dance. Bad Moon Rising.
Lots of moons.
Lots of moons.
Werewolves of London.
Ooh.
What a soundtrack. Not to mention a musical score by Elmer Bernstein, which made this the film that it was. Again, I'm more into vampires. But this, for me, is the best werewolf movie of all time. That's saying something considering my love for all things Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf. John Landis, the director, blends perfectly the humor, horror, and straight up slapstick of the movie. There's even a tiny bit of nudity, male and female. David Naughton does more than a few moonlit strolls in the buff, with his dangling Naughton scaring a few passers-by. Of course, we can't forget Jenny Agutter, who was a stone cold fox through the 70s and 80s. I mean, Logan's Run.
Hello.
That porno movie theater at the end in Piccadilly Circus was something. And
Is that an actual movie?
Yeah.
It was a fake movie they made.
I think it was a fake movie they made, yeah.
Oh.
It was like the first thing they shot, apparently.
Yeah.
Was it based on something though? Like, was there some theater in?
No,
London?
No.
but Piccadilly Square.
I'm sure back in the 80s
back
it was
in the
there.
80s was a porny
Was it?
area in
Because
London.
I've been to Piccadilly
I don't know
Circus,
anything about
and
it, so.
I've been there, and yeah, there's no porno theater there.
Well, after they did clean it up.
Well, I went in the 2000s.
Like Times Square,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah, exactly.
because that's
yeah.
what Times Square was for.
Anyway, the scene at the end was something between the absurd movie within a movie with ridiculous dialogue and bad sex scenes, and the final carnage of the werewolf ripping the patrons to pieces in London's busiest epicenter. But it was the genius of Rick Baker that made this film. In fact, he won an Oscar for his makeup effects and made Michael Jackson such a fan that Baker did all the makeup for the video Thriller, also directed by John Landis.
Mm-hmm.
Sheer amount of gore in this film was so gruesome that Landis had to cut some of it out to get it down to an R rating to be released in theaters. I would love to see an unedited director's cut, which will probably never happen. Years later, this film's still a mondo. Loved it.
Yeah, I think I love this movie. Like it is one that it's still in rotation. I see this again. For those of you who listen, I don't watch a lot of movies again because there's too much new content for me to try and absorb. But this is a film. I think the last time I watched it was probably 2 years ago, maybe. And the makeup effects and his transformation scene in this that's done
amazing.
practically is better than anything that's ever happened in a movie ever. Like, to go see that scene alone, it's iconic. Like, It's just brilliant. And the comedy in this hits every single place. The darkness of the humor, like I can't even I can't list 100 John Landis's films, but fuck, like
I don't know
the fact that he made this one stands out as like one of the best horror movies ever made for sure. It's super mondo. This film is so good.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
All right then.
It's a good movie, and
It's I got to admit that it's nostalgia takes over with this movie. Even when I'm watching it, I mean, I'm probably enjoying it more than it's really probably not as good as my memory. And my memory, even while I'm watching it, is like taking over as I'm watching it. It's kind of a weird thing that happens to me because I know the movie isn't terrific. But the special effects are terrific. The humor's really good. As a movie on a whole, it's got some choppy scenes. Like if I was sit there and like cut it to pieces, you definitely could. It's still fun, but even though 12-year-old Bryce thought this was completely mondo, it's not a mondo. It's a really good movie, and it's worth watching. And the special effects are absolutely, for the time or for any time, are still amazing. But the fully developed werewolf leaves me a little cold. I thought it looked kind of stupid, and I don't know. I like the fact that it ended the way it ended. I thought that was brilliant. Like, boom, let's just bang.
Ends it right
go
there.
to the. What was weird though? Did you watch the credits?
Watch some of them, but not all of them.
When you watch all the way to the end, it for some reason it congratulates the wedding of Charles and Diane. Like I don't know what was going on.
Wasn't that the year they got married?
Yeah, probably.
1981.
Yeah, I know, but why would they put that at the end of this movie?
Probably because they had to shoot some scenes.
They did, but
that disrupted some of the festivities.
Maybe
that's a pretty busy area.
I thought that was just bizarre, but anyways, that's just a little side note. But yeah, I liked it a lot, but yeah, it's meh.
Apparently, they didn't tell the people on the street that they were shooting a movie. They thought there was an actual animal loose in the theater
really?
to get the reactions.
That's
FYI, John Landis did the Kentucky Fried Movie.
Oh yeah,
Animal House, Blues Brothers, and a couple Eddie Murphy movies you guys don't like, and Three Amigos.
Oh, classic.
There you go.
There you go.
Classic. All right, this one is from me. And we're going to be watching, and I haven't seen this since I was a kid, is The Last American Virgin.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what year that is, but I know it's
80
old.
something. Yeah, that was back in my Skinamax days. That's where I saw it.
Does that sound familiar?
I thought it would be fun, and then it really got depressing at the end. So we'll see if it's still
I'm kind of excited to find out.
Yeah.
No comments on that, Bryce? Have you seen it?
I know I've seen it, but I've completely forgotten it.
As do I.
Like, completely forgotten it.
I have a feeling it's not going to hold up.
It's like the American Porky's.
Is it?
Is it? Or is it more like Revenge of the Nerds?
Porky's is Canadian, right? So it's like the American
Here's the thing. I don't remember it, but I remember seeing it in cinemas.
Okay.
So we're going to be... And I remember thinking, as a adolescent, that this was a movie that spoke to me.
Did it?
Right. Apparently. We're going to find out.
We are.
And we are going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to be off next week because we got some vacation planned.
It's a long weekend.
And I'm going to Newfoundland, and Bryce is going camping, and Murray's going to be healing his knees.
Yes, I'm going to stay home.
So everybody take care of each other and enjoy some movies at the cinema. Now, thanks, Ragers, for listening. Thanks to the extended Film Rage family who you can find in our show notes. Thanks to Casey from The Nerdy Photographer for the voice of Rager Dare and our God of Rage, and the new voice of Film Rage's Totally Retro Nostalgia Recall Flashback. Find The Nerdy Photographer anywhere you stream this podcast. Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check out everything Film Rage at filmrageyyc.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We're also going to make this a raging blast for all listeners, so please comment, like, subscribe. Send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare to see terrible movies to fuel our rage. But no matter what you do, please, 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 pretty please, 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 don't make us a rage. That's it for this week and a couple weeks. Rage on.
Rage on.